All right, looks like Steve's going to go inspect the damage on Max Guilford's car. Hopefully it's not too major. Steve, let us know what's going on down there.
Yeah, just going down to have a look at it now. First thing you want to always have a look at is if we've got any chassis damage, if the chassis is straight, and it doesn't look straight to me. You can see Brian and the team making sure everything's okay. The worst thing you ever want to see is something hitting the concrete, especially when it comes to the chassis. Doesn't look as bent as I would have expected, but I guess so. There you've asked if the tractor can come through, pick it up. You can see the crash crew up there. They're going to go up and pick it up underneath the bottom chassis rails. You'll see them rocking it up on the car, put a bit of rear tilt on that tractor. So let's go up and survey the cost of the damage. Top wing, there's a couple of grand. Front wing, sign written, there's another grand there. Looks like we need a new front end, that's about $4,000. New left rear. Yeah, no, that's like a $25,000, $30,000 wreck, I'd say. Let's just hope the engine's okay. So there we go, we can see it getting picked up. Speed and efficiency out here. And that'll make its way back off the track as we head back on to our safety area. Marco, do you... I went to see if there was any trophies, and they said that we went to have a look and we couldn't find any.
So Steve, I think Marco's actually gone down to find them, or he's running the
so
toilet, one or the other, so we're Marco-less at the moment. But
how are you enjoying your first night up there in the first official night up in the box?
First official night, thank you, Steve. That's fantastic. So I get to sit next to Marco, it's great. No complaints whatsoever. I'm still ironing out the kinks, we'll get there, but we'll get better throughout the season. It's a long season ahead.
I tell you what, you get yourself into my position, you get to go down there, they give you free food if you go and talk about them. Tray of plenty, they're always good, great meat down there. There's a few other selections if you're not a fan of meat too. They've got chips.
You're making me hungry right now. I only wish I could hear you properly. We've got the sound of the replay in the background here at the moment, but it's all right. So we've got the mini stocks out again for the next heat race. And tonight, actually, I believe this is their feature. Steve, is that correct?
Well, I had a look and went, oh, if it's a feature, just as they came out, I was like, if this is a feature, I haven't got a trophy for them. But I guess that's first past the post gets the spoil. So I'll be talking to somebody maybe at the end of the night.
All right, we'll try and get the grid jaws up for this one. Give us a moment. We'll be back with you soon.
Well, I certainly hope you're enjoying yourselves here. Thank you for choosing Baypark tonight, our Labour weekend opening, season number 21. Happy birthday, Baypark Speedway. You can see on the inside of the front row, the 18M Baypark engineering machine of Rob Sidwell. We've got a visiting driver out of Gisborne on the outside, already pushing and tussling. Further back, who have we got? We've got the 23 TWS Rotorua vehicle. Got one of the oars out there. That's the 81. I think that's Damien's little one. G Gisborne on the inside of row number 3. Who's that on the outside? 37M. Good field of cars out here, the mini stocks. Of course, these kids aged 12 to 16 years of age. Good to see a couple of my good friend, one of my oldest friends. His boys are both out there. We've got the 72 and the 27 cars out there, the downtown vehicle recovery machines, NRG automation on the side. Some great looking cars though out here getting ready to have their final night, their final race of the night, meeting number 1 of our 2022-3 season here at Baypark Speedway.
Yeah, we're fantastic, Steve. We're back with you now. We can hear loud and clear. Sorry, we had a few little technical issues just then for a moment. Thank you for carrying it. We're about to start here. We're off with the green and the mini stock feature race for tonight, the 18. I'm trying to get some numbers here at the moment. Shoots out to the lead, the 44 on the inside. We've got bunching up into turn 1 out of turn 3. They're all through clean this time around. Let's try and get some names and numbers here for us and make our lives a little easier. The 44 is going to be running in there of Sean Wilson, is holding the lead at the moment from the 23. We've got 2 cars around here, the 47K and the 46 are under red conditions at the moment. Hopefully they can restart. No issues there. Sitting up front at the moment, Corbin Wilson in 1, Flynn Ashton in 2, Brian Fraser in the 3 spot. But those top cars are all bunched up there at the start. Looks like an official's running over. I think someone's going to get pushed back a little bit for not stopping in time. Absolutely, the 63 is going to be Riley Brennan's getting pushed back a little bit there, a bit of a slow stop. All right, 74K is lined up again, the 46R is lined up again. We are good to go this time around. There we go. Replay at the moment. Cars turning around there at the moment. This, what caused that incident? Sorry, I missed that one. There we go. The 46 just got crossed up and caused that incident. The 74K was just a bystander, and we're off again with the 44. Corbin Wilson holding this one out in front. Coming in second at the moment, you're looking Flynn Ashton in the 3rd place spot. Brian Fraser. We've got to swap over there. Battling in, we've got a big battle for the 4th and 5th place spot, along with the 5th and 6th place spot. But lap times around, Corbin Wilson that last time around, sorry, I only got the stop red light time. 3 wide out of 3 and 4 down the straight. Who's going to get at the stripe this time around? The 83M is going to be Brian Fraser in the 1st place spot, followed in. It's like NASCAR running around here. Everyone's bup drafting off each other and trying to carry the front line speed. 44 is challenging up the inside. Corbin Wilson, has he got it this time around? No, he doesn't. It looks like the Brian Fraser is going to carry the speed on the outside run down the straight into the turn. Who have we got further down through the pack? There's battles all over the place at the moment. So out in front, Brian Fraser, Corbin Wilson, Flynn Ashton, Kobe Keach, George Crawford at the moment. Any change at the front? Doesn't look like it. We're sitting pretty at this point of time. 4 laps to go this time around, down to 3. Here we go, lap times for the mini stocks today. 22.432 second lap times. Quick times for the mini stocks. I'm sure they're going to be loving this extra banking at the moment. But right, running away at the front, Brian Fraser. Through the pack, down in the 5th and 6th place spot, we've got the 37 that is going to be, sorry, I think it's the 63K of Riley Brennan, Sophie Orr, and Ashley Morgan sitting in there for the 7th place spot at the moment. But 2 laps to go this time around. What have we got? Brian Fraser still holding the lead, nice and comfortable at this point of time. So they come down to Price of Strike, white flag this time around. Has anybody got anything for Brian Fraser? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. We've got battles through the pack. 44 is going to challenge, and the 23 is coming in there at the last second, holding the pole line, pulling away through the straight, across the stripe. Who have we got taking the line? Fraser's going to take this one. Brian Fraser takes the win, followed by Flynn Ashton and Corbin Wilson in the 3rd place spot. Fantastic race, guys. That's your feature race tonight for the mini stocks. Big hands together for Brian Fraser taking the win tonight in the mini stock class.
Well, fantastic drive for Brian Fraser in the 83. That's Brian Fraser, number 3, his granddad. He passed away a few years ago, a very good friend of mine, and still has his name up on the Turn 1 light post. He'll be over the moon watching down from above as his grandson, Brian Fraser, number 3, takes an emphatic victory in the 3rd race of the night for the mini stocks. There was a great battle out there, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. Like right down to the line, those last couple of laps, nothing better than part of last corner pass there, mate.
Yeah, the only lap you ever need to lead is the last one, isn't it? Probably the only corner.
All right, Steve, down to you. Hopefully he pulls over and knows where to go. Have we got any trophies down there, Steve?
No, I forgot, but I'll go over and we'll stop and we'll have a chat to Brian Fraser. Does he know to come and see me? No, he's going to go and get the Skype flag instead. I tell you what, talking to me on the infield, that's not a photo opportunity, but holding that flag in your hand and having all those cameramen take photos of you, that certainly is. So,
Steve, They don't want to talk to you, really? Come on.
They only know this is the first time he's ever sort of been in this position. So, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes around, please put your hands together for Brian Fraser, number 3, winner of the third race, the feature race for the mini stocks tonight. Rodney Woods quickly walking past. Rodney, you happy with the track so far, mate?
Yeah, we started a little bit too dry, so my apologies there. We probably just let it burn off a little bit this afternoon, which we shouldn't have done. So we're a little dry, but it's coming back now. I think a bit of moisture in the end. We're the best we can, getting the water back into it. So yeah, we're getting there.
Sprint car heat 1, I guess the easiest way to win it is by setting the track.
Sorry, couldn't hear you.
Sprint car heat 1, nice win. Easy to do it when you are setting the track?
Well, just hammer down, you know. So, yeah, hopefully we've got some good feature races coming up now. And, yeah, good to be back racing again. Shout out tonight to Bob Clarkson here, up there in our corporate boxes. Without him, we wouldn't have had this stadium 20 years ago. So, awesome to be able to have him here with us tonight.
Thank you very much. I'll let you get back across the track, get yourself ready. I don't know where Bob Clarkson is, but a big thank you from all of us, Bob. Thank you for deciding to assist us with getting this beautiful facility built back in 2001.
Absolutely. Thank you, Steve, and thank you to Rodney Wood for all his hard work checking the track out tonight for our sprint car feature. Little inside knowledge of the track never goes far, does it, Steve?
Yeah, it's always a good thing to have that sort of inside knowledge.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, hello, Marco.
I went to go check out the merch store.
Oh, what'd you bring back?
Nothing, because they've sold out. They've sold out of all lights and everything, and she told me not to tell anybody anymore. It's only t-shirts to go.
So t-shirts, what are they, 30 bucks each?
30 bucks for Baypark t-shirts, 20 bucks for Holly Williams. I'm not sure how much Colin Entwistle's one are, but I'd say they'd be either 20 or 30 anyway. But
have you bought from Bay Speed before? Those things are 60 bucks each, surely.
Oh, are they?
If it was Cardwell's, it'd be $88.
And then I went over and saw my friends at Trey Plenty. They said that you emptied them out.
I'm not going to lie, I certainly did, but if you go and see Spike and say, come on, you must have something out there, he'll find you some brisket.
So yeah, no, I found it and found everything I needed to, and I'm back up here. That was a good race. Did you know that you can go into the stadium lounge, the bar is open, grab a beer, and on the big screen in there you can watch all the racing?
Yeah, that's the sort of, it might have been a hookup that Steve and myself and Thomas did for the team from the catering department.
Look at that shot. There's that guy lying on the grass. That's a good shot, isn't it?
That's one impressive shot. Fantastic of the 69k.
Steve, I went over to the B stand and saw some friends. They're loving your work, mate. You and Tim. They said you and Tim are their favourites, and I'm not.
Well, that can't be true. I've always been the ugly duckling, mate. You two beauties up there.
Oh no, have you seen Tim? He's like a supermodel.
I definitely look a little bit different than I did 21 years ago when I was here.
When you had here?
I didn't even have a child at that stage there, and 21 years later I've got to go get ready for a 21st. My daughter was due the opening night of Baypark, and I said to her, what a selfish child you are, and then she was kind enough to come out like 3 or 4 days later.
Really? And how many kids have you got now, Steve?
Far too many, or possibly not enough. Children, everything, families.
Me
everything.
and Tim don't have any up here, so we're bachelors.
We get to sleep in the mornings, it's good.
Look at that.
Look, here we go.
Shooting a laser light.
We've got somebody under the McLeod Cranes one. That was a flashing light.
Look at that pace car. I drove that car today, Steve.
Is that a new one?
They gave me the keys. That's probably why it's got a dent on the left-hand side.
That was me, I think. All right, well, look forward to the call. Super Saloons out on track. Can't wait.
So here we go, folks. This is the South Pacific Super Saloon Championship feature, folks. So let's have a look at your grids. And it's going to be the 92 M car of Scotty Hayward from grid number 1. And in grid number 2 will be the 37 M car of Steve Cowling. Grid number 3 will be the 81 M car of Sam Waddell. On the outside will be the 3Z of Craig Cardwell. Oh, not the feature. Steve, it's not the feature. Okay, Tim, you take over.
I'm glad you said that, because we were just looking at it going, oh my gosh, we are so far behind. But now...
well, no, because look, it says on my screen, South Pacific Super Saloons feature, but I got it wrong.
Well, that's supposed to come out at... oh, you're not wrong on timing. We're just a little bit behind time.
Well,
we'll get there.
obviously,
We'll get there.
Tim, you do a better job. You get there this one, buddy. Heat number 3.
Yeah, we're away. Scotty Hayward sitting on the outside road there. Looks like Steve Cowling's going to be up next to him. Not 100% sure these grids are absolutely accurate. It does say feature, so Marco was right on this one. But it's not.
I've never been right. I failed maths twice.
So, this is the feature of the South Pacific Super Saloon Car Championships, down for 20 laps.
It is the feature?
Yeah, we're 23 minutes behind time. The feature needed to come out 23 minutes ago. All right, who's off the front row?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we get ready for the South Pacific Super Saloon Championship, it is feature time here at Baypark Speedway. We are green as the flames start to fly here on the 450 metres of terracotta beauty. The 92M car of Scotty Hayward currently leading now with Steve Cowling right up there. Into third though, have a look at it's going to be the 81M car, and that is Sam Waddell locking it in.
One lap down, Scotty Hayward's out in front. Steve Cowling sitting in there for second. He's all over the back end at the moment with Sam Waddell in the third place spot. The battle is on at the front at the moment. So we've got Scotty Hayward and Steve Cowling coming around to lap 2.
That's right, we still have 18 laps remaining here for the feature race of the championship. Steve Cowling in the 37M car now trying the outside line with a great pass on the outside of Scotty Hayward. That'll leave Waddell now in third as we take a look. The ETSL City Brick number 92 is going to try and come back on the base of Cowling car, but Tim, not this time round.
Not this time around at all there. 4-bar setup with the American late model style cars pulling away. It loves the slick track. Steve Cowling last lap time is 16.608. Fast laps here in the Super Saloons. Second place spot, Scotty Hayward. Third still Sam Waddell tracking him down.
Yeah, it's having a look at your cars right now. Sam Waddell winds up the JWL 81M car on the outside. Will they go 3 wide as they look down the back straight? Cardwell and the 3 and Z will now try the inside line. He's the only one there. Hayward blocks off Waddell. Has Cardwell got the rubber? Not yet, Tim. Another lap down. We have 15 laps remaining.
Cardwell's got the pace at the moment. He's sitting pretty on that pole line at the moment, but on the outside of the track, Sam Waddell's running it wide into the turn, holding it Scotty Hayward, who's going to get it to the stripe this time. Give it to Sam Waddell.
Sam Waddell still locking in second place at the moment as we look at Cardwell. Cardwell gets the mistake that Scotty Hayward makes in the 92 car. Have a look at that now. Cardwell sitting in third, sitting pretty. Your leader though is still Steve Cowling out the front here with the base up 37. Total ITM beast.
Absolutely, but no one's got anything but Steve Cowling at the moment, running away from the field with a 16.304. Sam Waddell doing his best, but Craig Cardwell's running that pole line all over the back of Sam Waddell.
There you go, Cowling still out the front. The difference at the moment between Cowling and Waddell is a 2.665 seconds. Fastest lap is 16.649 from Cowling at the moment with 12 laps remaining in the Super Saloon South Pacific Championship here at Baypark Speedway. Great stuff though, as these guys really started into a ding-dong battle for third, and it's Cardwell down on the inside. Sam Waddell looking comfortable on the high line too.
Yeah, you see Steve Cowling dragging that front brake into the turn, but who's in second and third at the moment? We've got Sam Waddell, Steve Cowling, Sam Waddell and Craig Cardwell still battling it out. Craig Cardwell at the inside, looks like he's finally pulled the move on Sam Waddell.
Yeah, Sam Waddell's now going to have to try and find something else if he's going to be able to get around Craig Cardwell. The difference now for Steve Cowling and second is 2.421, or back to Sam Waddell is nearly 3 seconds. So Steve Cowling and the Toyota ITM base up car coming through turns 3 and 4 looking very comfortable. Craig Cardwell now starting to spin the wheels to pick up that speed. Has he got anything for this guy though? Out the front, looking for a checkered flag tonight with 8 laps remaining.
Only 8 laps on the cards left. Has Craig Cardwell got anything for Steve Cowling as they come through? We've got a spinner on the track. It looks to be the 68.
69.
69, sorry.
Yes, that's Craig Partington. And the leader as well, the Tauranga ITM number 37, is off with 7 laps remaining. He will be heartbroken. Steve Daniel, come in. You're down there on the infield. This is not good for the Tauranga ITM car of Steve Cowling.
Now he's still in the lead of the race. It looks like he might be coming down asking, saying, have I got steering issues or something? If they say it's okay, he can go back out. Look to see if he takes his position or stops the car. Right now, I can tell you the car's still going. We can see but what I watched you was 2.4 seconds was the gap between himself and second place. Every single lap, Craig Cardwell half a second faster at least.
So the car is off, folks. The engine is off. Roger Bailey there, our clerk of the course. So unfortunately, that is the race done and dusted for the Permapine. Tauranga ITM number 37. He will not be happy, Steve.
No, he's not going to be happy. We'll see if he will probably choose to sit in his car. I'll have a quiet word off mic with Roger Bailey, and I'll come back to you in a sec with exactly what went wrong.
So what that means is the boy from Waikato Park is out the front at the moment. Your current 3 and Z, that is Craig Cardwell. He'll be the new leader of this race for the South Pacific Super Saloon Championship here at Baypark Speedway. That's the 3 and Z, and behind him will be the 81M car and the JWL 81, and that is Sam Woodell. You're right there, Steve?
Yeah, left front suspension possibly. Yeah, you can see they're pointing in different directions. So.
And then we've got a pack of Haywoods, actually, the 92 of Scotty Hayward in 3rd place. His sister, that's Caitlin Hayward in the 94, just behind. And then we got the J-Swap 85 car of Dan Pollock. Look at that tyre. Gone. And that's the 17 car of Jarvis Tidd.
Yeah, that's Jarvis's night done right there. So Craig Cardwell now inheriting the lead. Sam Waddell is going to be trying to track him down. Let's see what he's got there. We're still under yellow this time around. Let's see if we get the lights to go out and we can go back racing.
Mark, I've actually just heard that he actually believes that he clipped the spinning car, or was it Partington? Was it 69 that went around, and that's what actually caused him to break.
Look up on the screen, Steve. Here's a replay. You can tell us word for word.
So running the middle line, and you can see there's a car's over-rotated in front of him. He's gone up and quickly changed direction, gone to the top, and this is how you have your steering point in the wrong direction. So that's what's broken or bent, heavily bent, the left front, and then Steve Cowling knowing directly, I've lost my steering, I'm going to the infield.
Yeah, unfortunate for Steve Cowling. That's not the way you want to end the night, especially when it's not your fault. Here we go. We're coming back. We're under green. Craig Cardwell off to a great start. Sam Waddell all over the back end of him. Into the turn. Sam runs high. Can he get anything on Craig to get it run down the straight? There's the flames fly here at Baypark Speedway.
Yes, Craig Cardwell still your leader. Here comes Sam Waddell on the outside of the JWL number 81 car. Can Scotty Hayward make a difference? Currently sitting in 3rd place. We're going to have to try and watch as Caitlin Hayward comes up as well. Dan Pollock currently sitting in 5th. And Snowman, that is Dale Bigwood, rounds out your field here with only 6 cars remaining in the South Pacific Super Saloons.
Yeah, Sam Waddell searching high along with Scotty Hayward, trying to find some extra speed on the high side of the track there. Doesn't look to be anything at the moment, with Craig Cardwell running the pole line and running it well. Here comes Sam Waddell down the straight. Has he got anything this time around? Runs high into the turn. Doesn't look like it.
Still 6 laps remaining at the moment as they come down in front of our starter team. And it's going to be Craig Cardwell in the 3 and Z car doing a fantastic job. Look at how Waddell, high, wide and handsome, very close to the wall there. Scotty Hayward had the opportunity and it was an opportunity missed.
Credit to Sam Waddell. If you can't move forward, you've got to try something to find that speed, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. That 4-bar car, Craig Cardwell, is working perfectly on this slack track at the moment. Fantastic track. Great. Last lap time around a 16.640 for Craig Cardwell.
That's right, Sam Waddell doing a 16.878. Scotty Hayward a 16.9 as Cardwell goes through with 3 laps remaining this time round here for the South Pacific Super Saloon Championships. Not too far in it. In fact, the difference to only a 0.441 between Cardwell and Sam Waddell.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. Let's see if we can bring it down to the last couple of laps. We've only got 2 to go this time around. Caitlin Hayward and Scotty Hayward sitting there in third and fourth. Who's going to get it? Scotty got crossed up that last lap. Has he got anything? Has Caitlin got anything for Scott this time?
That's right, as the Super Saloons come around the corner of turn number 4 on the new high bank. Here at Baypark Speedway, Craig Cardwell is still the leader. Can Sam Woodell from Baypark have anything on him as he comes out of turn 2? Craig Cardwell still down the back straight. It's been a long time between drinks for him. The current 3NZ is your new South Pacific Super Saloon champion. Sam Woodell comes home in second, and in third, Scotty Hayward. That is your top 3, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your winner of the South Pacific Super Saloon Championship. Make some noise for the one and only Craig Cardwell.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together tonight for the South Pacific Super Saloon champion, Craig Cardwell.
Oh, look at that, folks. He's about to climb out of the car. So now is your opportunity. Here he goes. He's going to climb up there. Nice and loud, everybody. Your new South Pacific Super Saloon champion. Make some noise for Craig Cardwell.
Well, what a drive, what a fantastic effort for Craig Cardwell. We'll bring him around the front of the car and have a quick chat with him. Just let him get the his safety equipment, etc. off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Cardwell's Racing Supplies 3NZ, your South Pacific Super Saloon Car champion, Craig Cardwell. All right, Craig, let's bring you around here. Congratulations. What a fantastic victory for you. You have to be happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm sure Pete's happy. He would have been with us tonight, and he said these cars are fast, and he's right.
You talk about Pete Dixon. Sadly, the Speedway community lost a great man only a handful of a month or so ago, and I'm sure this one's dedicated, I guess, for him.
Yeah, hey, we left that last spot open for him, and you know, this is Pete's favourite meeting, and he always said, you know, to win here is a big thing, and you know, we haven't had a good win in a while, so I'm happy for us and my team, and my partner Michaela. Couldn't do it without you, Mum and Dad, and Troy, and everyone else that's helped out, Mark, etc.
Look, congratulations, man. It was a wicked race for you. I passed you coming here tonight, and I put a Snapchat saying, I'm the only person that's going to pass Craig Cardwell tonight. I guess I was right.
Yes, you did.
Look, a few sponsors, of course, Cardwell Racing Supplies.
Yeah, Cardwell's dad's company and my company, Michaela's company, MF Consulting. And yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time. Your South Pacific Super Saloon Car champion for 2022-23, the 3NZ, Craig Cardwell.
Now just remember folks, there is a huge presentation that's going to be happening for all the feature wins tonight in the club rooms, where you can grab yourself a beer and check out all the drivers as they receive their trophies. The club rooms is the stadium lounge that you walk through to get into the track this evening, straight at the end of this meeting. While we've got a nice quiet atmosphere right now, we don't get a fright from some flames that pop out, we will go through the grids for the Midas Midget All-Star feature, 25 laps the distance. So here we go, grid number 1. Now I believe there may have been, yes, here we go, it was a 6-car invert, folks. So the top qualifier was Brad Mosen, but he's going to be starting from grid 6, so take note of that. Grid 1 will be the 35A of Aaron Hodson. Grid number 2 will be the 87A of Leon Burgess. Grid number 3 will be the 12A of Mitch Osborne. Grid number 4 will be the 54A of Michael Pickens. Grid number 5 will be the 9M of Peter Honeybell. Grid number 6 will be the 10A of Brad Mosen. Grid number 7 will be the 91M of Hayden Guptill. Grid number 8 will be the 34A of Jordan McDonnell. Grid number 9 will be the 21M of Campbell Stewart. Grid number 10 will be the 4A of Jack Lowe. Grid number 11 will be the 95K of Mitch Fabish. Grid number 12, the 93P of Carl McGill. Grid number 13, the 71A of Alec Inslee. Grid number 14 will be the 99A of Cole Robertson. Grid number 15, the 84A of Ben Committee. Grid number 16 will be the 8M of Shaden Austin. Grid number 17, the 11A of Trent Way. Grid number 18 will be the 7A, and that is... Sorry, 94V is going to be starting from grid number 19, and that is Matt Buckley. The 63A is Jaden Worthington in grid number 20, and grid number 21 is the 22A of James Hill. Hey, I had to do it by memory, and I've had 6 months off, hey? So let's have the... And there we go, Benjamin Matthews. Benjamin Matthews, mate.
Well done, Marco. Well done, mate. You got there in the end.
Just give me numbers. Not too bad. I've been watching basketball and netball for the last 4 months.
You've done better than I would have done on that one, and I watch these guys all the time. So, but again, we've had 6 months off. We're back here for the opening night at Baypark Speedway, and we're at the feature race time for the Midas Midgets.
That's right, the Midas Midget All-Star Series. Round number 1 starts here at Baypark Speedway. It'll also be travelling to other tracks as Palmerston North, Waikalaka Park, Western Springs, Kiki. It's just some of them to name a few. So it is very cool to have the Midas Midget All-Stars round number 1 here at Baypark Speedway to open us up for the Bay Summer Starter, Tim. And it has been legit some awesome racing for these guys tonight. Brad Mosen, he drew the grid number 1, and they had to pick a card. Now, whatever card they picked depended on whether they were going to start from the grid they qualified or they were going to invert the top 6. So obviously, Tim, he picked the card that did the inversion. Now, what does that mean? Now, let's have a look at the focus and think about it. If you were the top qualifier and it inverts you to 6, are you gutted about it, or are you happy because it gives you just a little bit of space or room?
Hey, what it means is it makes the racing more exciting for us. So, yeah, the top qualifying guys, yeah, sure, it's fun to watch them race off the front, but when they've got to pass and move their way through. So, hey, whoever qualified 6 now off the front row, which is fantastic. So, Peter Honeybell is sitting there as well. He's at the pointy end. All the fast cars are up there, so we're up for a fantastic race. The heat races with anything to go by, this is going to be great, Marco.
That's right, Steve. Did you like those flames that just appeared behind you? I'm surprised you've still got hair, mate.
I don't have hair, that's the problem, Marco. Yeah, the Martin and the team from Van Seal Fireworks, he's done 42 shows here over the last 21 years, and certainly putting on the flame show tonight has the team. They look great out there to me. Nice and warm as well.
Dr. Martin Van Til, he's an actual doctor, folks, and he's going to be putting on the fireworks show on the 5th of November. That's going to be here. Sprint cars, midgets, super stocks, saloons, and youth mini stocks back here, Guy Fawkes night. Now, quickly, we like to do this, Steve, so jump in. You haven't got much time. Who's your pick for this one?
It's got to be Michael Pickens.
Okay, Tim?
I'm going to go Brad Mosen, mate. Brad Mosen's my pick for tonight's win.
Okay, I'm going to go for the Vertex number 9M of Peter Honeybell. That's our 3 picks locked and loaded here for the Baypark Midas Midget All-Star Series feature round number 1. It's going to go quiet, folks, as we get ready because this has been recorded for TV. Won't be far off. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Midas Midget All-Star Series round number 1 here at the only place for pace, Baypark Speedway in Maunganui. Your front starting pair, it is Aaron Hodgson on the inside. On the outside, Leon Burgess as we look for the starter and go green, green, green here at Baypark. What a start from Hodgson. Look at Michael Pickens in the 54 car come down on the inside. 3 wide, Tim, coming out of group turn number 2. Michael Pickens already up to second place.
Absolutely. Mitch Osborne sprints out to the start. Michael Pickens in second place. Leon Burgess running the high line through there. Does he have anything for Brad Mosen? Not at the moment. Brad Mosen up the inside of Michael Pickens. Is he going to make the pass on the pole line?
Michael Pickens now on the outside. Here comes Brad down on the inside in the green way sponsored number 10 car. Michael Pickens, nice drive through 3 and 4. He's lifting those wheels. It's wheelie action here at Baypark Speedway. Mosen down on the inside again. He's trying to battle it out for second place here at Baypark. Out the front, the 12 of Mitch Osborne. Here's where the race is. It is Pickens and Mosen in 4th. Leon Burgess rounding it out. Right behind him, Aaron Hodgson. And here comes Jordan McDonnell.
Yeah, Michael Pickens making a mistake out of 3 there, but Brad Mosen's back on top of him. Brad Mosen, Michael Pickens show. We've seen this plenty of times in the past. Always ends well. Long race to go. 22 laps.
Yes, 22 laps remain here for the Midas Midget All-Star Series round 1. Here comes Brad Mosen. He's got the pass on Pickens. Pickens straight back on him. The 9-time New Zealand champion. Now back at the second. Slide job for Brad Mosen into second. What a race, Tim. A giddy up cowboy.
We saw this early in the night. We're going to see it again in the moment. So Michael Pickens up the inside. Brad Mosen on the outside trying to carry some speed. No one's got anything for Mitch Osborne at this point in time. Last time around a 15.806 second lap time. Again, super quick. Michael Pickens picking up the front end.
That's right. Quick time is Michael Pickens over the 15.991. Have a look at this one. Here comes Mosen again at the second. And the panel is right here. Pickens down on the inside. We've seen this for nearly 20 years. And Pickens gets it wrong. Mosen now in the clear and on the hunt for the 12 car of Mitch Osborne.
Yeah, I think Michael Pickens, they might have missed the setup a little bit on that one. Brad's car looks a whole lot better, but the more they battle, the better for Mitch Osborne pulling in front. Again, Brad Mosen's back on Mitch at the moment. He's coming after him. Let's see what he's got.
Mitch Osborne takes another lap with 17 remaining around the 450 metres of terracotta beauty we call Baypark Speedway. Mosen is on the chase. We go yellow though, folks. Yellow as we've got 3 cars around. Alec Inslee, Jordan McDonnell, and J-Lo, as we like to call him, but that's Jack Lowe in the city south and Van Spears from Ruapuna. Tim, he'll be gutted, but Steve, obviously now with these 3 cars out, it's going to change the plan altogether. The battle for second place though between Mosen and Pickens is hot. Mitch Osborne looking very comfortable out the front.
One of the things you see, Marco, is quite often they'll go up and set a car up for a certain part of the race. You might want it to be fast at the start of the race. In this case here, I think Pickens' crew want it to be fast at the end. So they're hoping to go up and see that racetrack start to come to them as we see the race go further on.
That's right. So with these cars getting cleared, what that's going to do is shuffle a few of these guys around. So Hayden Gubdell should be moving up as well. So will Peter Honeybell and Leon Burgess, who's currently sitting in 4th. That's the 87 B&T car from out of HLR. Honeybell now moves up. Look at Carl McGill doing a fantastic run there with Hayden Gubdell, Tim. Right there as well in grid 2, 4, 6, sitting in 7th place.
Yeah, Marco, what a return to racing by Leon Burgess at the moment, sitting in their 4th place spot and definitely not getting swamped. He's got some pace in that car, so let's see if he's got anything for these front guys. But Peter Honeybell sitting there, been running super well all night, got some pace in his car as well. So all the front runners are at the pointy end, and this is going to be fantastic with 18 laps to go on the clock.
The Terminator race cars, number 95K of Mitch Fabish is doing a good job as well, currently sitting in 9th position. Don't forget the McPherson Tree Care Repco sponsored number 7 car of Benjamin Matthews, that green and black beauty, still sitting there in the top 10 as well. Further down the pack though, these guys are starting to really wind it out, and great racing here with still 18 laps actually remaining in the Midas Midget All-Star Series round number 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Hayden Guptill's another one that we haven't spoken about tonight, sitting kind of up in mid-pack at the moment. Again, they've done an engine swap, only just finished in the pits before the racing started tonight. So fantastic to see them out there. Had a little bit of a quiet night for them, but good to see.
They just push off Jack Lowe now. The City South New Spears Seamount Racing number 4 car from out of Western Springs. Honeybell just looking to find a different line as well, because that's what they're going to do, Steve, as they get ready to go green very shortly. But at this stage, they will be preparing themselves. Like you said, it's all about the fuel and the setup that the crew have set up for these drivers.
Yeah, the car's very heavy at the start of the race. As they get that fuel burn, the cars get a lot lighter, and you'll see them a little bit different to handle. So sometimes a little bit looser, tighter. Depends where they're setting the car up for in the race.
I tell you what, from tarmac racing to actual sprint car racing and now into midget, someone that's really impressed me this evening is the 21M car of Campbell Stewart, Tim, and he's actually holding on quite well too, just sitting there with Jack Lowe, Jordan McDonnell and Alec Inslee mid-pack.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Some of these camera angles you can see at the moment, you can actually still see how much drive is in this track. Fantastic for the end of the night.
18 laps remain in the Midas Midget All-Star Series here at Baypark Speedway. We go green, green, green again with Brad Mosen out the front with Mitch Osborne. Brad down on the inside. Is he going to get a good clean slider here? Mitch nowhere to go. Mosen now your new leader, the Rocket Man, out the front.
Yeah, but Brad Mosen jumps to the lead. Mitch Osborne's trying to come back on him at the moment. Nothing. Brad Mosen's got the run on the outside. Michael Pickett sitting in third. Honeybell is up to 4.
Wow, did you see that wheelie, folks, from the 12 car of Mitch Osborne? Almost the entire length of the front straight down there. With still 16 laps remaining this time. Here comes Peter Honeybell now on the charge. Let's look at the lap times. Quick time. Brad Mosen with a 15.385 in second. Mitch Osborne a 15.983. The difference just 1 second, Tim.
It is indeed the slide jobs now between Peter Honeybell and Michael Pickens. Brad Mosen's pulled away from everybody with Mitch Osborne in second. Last time around a 15.443. Brad Mosen's got this one in the bag at this point in time.
The young man Richardson Greenway sponsored number 10 car looking a beauty. That is the Rocket Man Brad Mosen as he goes past the starter with 14 laps remaining. Peter Honeybell, can he do it again with a slider on Michael Pickens? Has he got it though? Honeybell, Pickens.
Michael Pickens picking up that front end, can't seem to keep it down. If he runs the corner smooth, he's alright, but if Peter Honeybell gets the opportunity, he'll pounce on Michael as they come into turn 1 and 2. Mitch Osborne in second, here comes Peter Honeybell.
Peter Honeybell again down on the inside. Has he got it? No, they wind up the rubber band of Michael Pickens in the CRC sponsored car will kick leg third. Out there, that's where the battle is. Mitch Osborne doing a fantastic job, currently in second place. Hodson, Fabish, few of the cars back as we have a look. This is the battle now, Tim, for third. Honeybell really trying to challenge Michael Pickens.
Yeah, Honeybell straight lining through that corner a little bit. Michael running the high line. I just wonder if that's where his car's sitting better at the moment. Keeps the front end on the ground. So I think he's actually closing up on who is sitting there. Mitch Osborne is second at the moment, but again, no one's got anything for Brad Mosen.
Yes, the young man Richardson's number 10, a car of the Rocket Man Brad Mosen out the front, and the difference is actually starting to widen now, nearly 2 seconds between him and second place, which is Mitch Osborne. Michael Pickens, what's he got left in the tank with 10 laps remaining? And look at this, high and wide through our new banking system. That is Brad Mosen right up the back now, the boy from Rapuna, locked into Western Springs. It is the seatbelt car of Jack Lowe.
Yeah, let's see what Brad Mosen's got in the lap traffic, running right up on that wall at the moment, giving it a good rub. Got to get around Jack Lowe here, and then he's got a bunch of other cars in front of him. Let's see if this is going to slow him up and give both Mitch Osborne and Michael Pickens the opportunity to pounce.
Lap traffic is definitely going to play the part here as the 99 car of Cole Robertson goes underneath Jack Lowe. Brad Mosen, what's he going to do? As Mitch Osborne will be watching. Beautiful stuff from Mosen. Straight out on that inside, nothing for it. With 7 laps remaining, Mosen is sliding smoother than a cranberry sauce.
Coming past J-Lo and the little J at the moment. Here we go, makes the move, clears all the cars. He's got an open track in front of him again. Last lap a little slow with a 16.146, but that's to be counted for with lap traffic.
Jaden Worthington looks like we've lost him in the shark by number 63 car as we watch Mosen out the front, nice and comfortable. We're second place. Looking back, that here is the 12 car of Mitch Osborne, currently stuck behind Shaden Austin in car number 8. He's going to try the outside of Alec Inslee. Michael Pickens now. This is the time. This is the place. This is the moment. If anybody's going to chase down the Rocket Man with 4 laps remaining in the Midas Midget All-Stars, it is going to be now.
Yeah, Michael's going to have any chance in this one. He needs another yellow, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it with all the drivers running clean. Michael running the high line, looking good. Peter Honeybell still on the back of him. Has Peter Honeybell got anything for him with 4 laps to go?
Yes, Peter Honeybell applying the pressure to the 9-time New Zealand midget car champion of the CRC sponsor, number 54. With 3 laps remaining, here comes Pickens on Mitch Osborne. Osborne made a mistake. Pickens will now get a second. Slide job from Michael Pickens. What a pass. And now Mitch Osborne, that one mistake, Tim, he's lost the position.
That's all it takes, especially when you got Michael Pickens behind you. Mitch is back on him again. Mitch is up the inside and he makes the pass.
Wow, what a pass from Mitch Osborne as Michael Pickens has to now really proud. Michael Pickens gets it wrong with the white flag goes. Pickens still with another slider down there on the inside. We're going to go back, Osborne back to him in second. But out the front, folks, with nothing learned, the winner, your minus midgets round 1 champion, and it's the Rocket Man of Brad Mosen. In second, Mitch Osborne. Michael Pickens comes home in third, and Peter Honeybell rounds out your top 4. What a race. The minus midget All-Star Series round number 1 here at Baypark. And I tell you what, that was one for the ages. He's had a perfect run all night in the high-tech medals. Youngman and Richardson, Greenway, number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 wins from 3 wins this evening. As he comes down in front of you, put your hands together and make some noise for your feature winner. It is the Rocket Man, Brad Mosen. There is the final placings, folks. Mosen coming home with the win. Osborne in second. Michael Pickens rounds out third. Peter Honeybell and then Hayden Guptill. Hodgson, McGill, Burgess, Matthew and Fabish rounds out your top 10 for the Baypark Speedway Midget feature, which is the minus midget All-Stars Series number 1. Steve, that was a good race, mate. He's climbing out of his car, folks. Nice and loud. Make some noise for the Rocket Man, Brad Mosen.
Just looking to see if we're going to get a word with Michael Pickens, but I think he's straight into sprint car duties now. So we'll let Brad take his helmets and bits and pieces off. We'll grab second place, and then we'll come back and talk to our winner as Mitch Osborne jumps out of the car. We'll bring him around the front of the car quickly. Mitch Osborne, second place. Yeah, it looked like you had it for a little while, and then this one behind us decided to come through.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed the yellow came out. I needed it because I was out of breath, but yeah, no, that's 2 really good 2 shows we've had here in a row. Testimony to the car and the guys that give us an amazing package. Guess we just need one more to get on him, Aussie, over there. But the car's amazing. Andrew Sims and Matthew Wells do an amazing job to help us maintain this package. Tim Clark gives us an amazing set of shocks, and as you can see, he can crew chief one hell of a car. But to be perfectly honest, I just think I just needed that a little bit more tonight, and we would have had Mozzie in the bag. So good luck next round.
Good luck next round. You got a couple more sponsors, bro?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it for these guys. So if anyone is looking for a husband or a sponsor on that.
A husband or a sponsor. All right, well, let's bring them around the front. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Your winner in the 10 car, Brad Mosen. Nice effort, mate. That looked like it wasn't easy.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I mean, to a degree it was with the quality of race car that I'm in. You know, the thing was perfect, so it was really just up to me and trying not to make any mistakes. And you know, we got the invert back to grid 6, but I don't know, something about this car, it just instills so much confidence in you as a driver. And even with guys like Michael and Mitch in front of us, Honeybell, he's on it, Aaron, I felt good. So we just picked him off and just stayed calm and got to the front.
Yeah, well, of course, yourself, Michael Pickens, fighting for a little bit, and then, of course, you came into traffic.
Yeah, it was sort of hard to gauge how close those guys were behind me when I got to the traffic. I didn't really get held up too much. You know, they were running the top, but sort of opened up the bottom line for me. And to a degree, it was pretty quick run through the traffic there, and with no yellows, I felt like I was all right. So yeah, turns out we were.
All right, well, congratulations. The winner tonight, we'll bring them around the front here so that the photographers can get the photo of their man. There he is in the Youngman Richardson TRD powered number 10, Brad Mosen.
Now, don't forget, folks, there is a presentation with the trophies. Brad's going to be pretty happy. In fact, he's got 2 to take home tonight. So we'll be down there in the stadium lounge, and you can grab yourself a drink and check out the prize giving at the end of this meeting. Don't go anywhere, folks, because we are nowhere near finish. Coming up next, it is 20 sprint cars for 20 laps. We'll have the grids for you very, very shortly, and then we'll round out the evening with the Super Stocks and Stock Cars final race. So, having a look at this one, Tim, great lineup. It's been very, very interesting with these sprint cars this evening, and having a look to see who has made the cut. Let's see if we can play a little game here, Steve, between me, you, and Tim. 24 cars entered the pits, 20 are out there for the feature. So, can we find who didn't make it without looking at the grid? So, I'd say Max Guilford.
Yeah, he's won. Max Levisich is actually there, so he's not won. But
Gary Wood.
Gary Wood's not a driver.
Oh, you know, he was last year. What about those Baypark cars? Where are they? They didn't make it out.
So Daryl Angus?
Oh, yeah, was there Angus?
Yeah, no, he's still out there, isn't he? I just thought I saw him.
Kerry Ann James.
Kerry Ann James is there. She is in turn number 2. She's going to slap you for that.
Holly Williams? Is Holly Williams
Holly
out there?
Williams is down here. The first car started. In
She
fact,
is
it's
indeed.
Miss Holly Williams, and Colin Entwistle is your second.
And Sid Ferguson, who's missing?
Sid Ferguson. So, there you go. The 2 times national North Island champion in the 21 wide car. That is Stephen Taylor. Sid Ferguson's down here, I believe, in front of me. The Dixie and DVR car, Brodie Matheson, is also there. The Darm Boys and the Valvoline-sponsored Hydraulic cars. That is Keaton and James. The 47 car, the Fairview 47 of Zachary Sokol is out there. The 18M car of Greg Pickerel is also there. So is Greg Kilworth in the DVR number 75. So that's a good job. The Rhino and number 98 is also there in the B&T car. 84 of Dean Cooper. Jamie McDonald's there in the 71. The 3NZ of Daniel Thomas. I think they're all there. 51 of Rodney Wood, and so is Colwood. So besides Max,
I think they're all there.
let's count this up, shall we? Because this would be suspicious, Steve. And I failed Max twice, so we'll start off Colwood, shall we? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19.
And Zachary Sokol on 3 and 4.
Oh, Michael Pickens, 20. So there is only 20 cars there, so there are 4 cars missing from the sprint car feature. 20 laps of distance, Steve. It's going to be a goodie.
All right, Steve and Marco, while we've got a quick moment, let's try and pick out winners for the night. Marco, who are you going with, mate?
Well, I feel I should go first this time because you guys...
Of course.
No, it's going to help that there's no grids, or they're not in the grids and we don't know them yet, so that's going to help. And I'm going to go with the man himself. I'll take the 51 of Rodney Wood.
Damn.
Up to you, Steve.
I actually haven't seen a single race all night because I've been in the pits for these ones here. I'm going to go with the High Koki 71, Jamie McDonald.
I bet I know who you're going to pick.
All right, let's go to the number 3 of Daniel Thomas.
Oh, trying the outside, are we?
Oh, I am indeed, my friend.
There you go. But at the end of the day, what a night we've had, Steve, here for the Bay Summer Starter. It's been a goodie, mate.
It's been a great night, a great crowd. Certainly hope you're enjoying yourselves. Come on, Baypark, let's hear it for the sprint cars.
And it's great to have all our sponsors in the house as well. J-Swab Daltons, of course, Colin Abram Contractors. They've helped us out. Porter Group, CB and RV Centre as well as in there. They've all helped us out to get here tonight. We've got all the promoters, 8 in the house, in fact, here at Baypark Speedway, isn't that? And I don't know if he's still here. He might have gone, but Bob Clarkson was in the house tonight, Steve. Great to have the man who started it all here 21 years ago.
Yeah, certainly it was a dream of the Baypark Speedway Association that came true with the help and the financial assistance of Bob Clarkson, and what a great man, a fantastic developer around the Bay of Plenty area, and of course a former National Party MP as well. He was the man that knocked out Mr. Winston Peters, knocked him off the perch.
Now, what I can tell you about the sprint cars, now this is not confirmed and I'm probably going to get in a lot of trouble, but I think we might have more than 24 for the 5th of November, Steve.
Good. This sounds fantastic. Let's cap it at 50.
Well, we're going to get the practice in for the North Island Sprint Car Championship, so if you like sprint cars, the 5th of November is going to be more than just a bang, I can tell you that much, with fireworks happening as well. So there's your grids, folks. Here we go. We're going to round them out. The 21W for wide, that is Stephen Taylor, grid number 1. On the outside is the 3NZ of Daniel Thomas.
Yeah, Daniel Thomas on the inside there. We've got... Oh, sorry. I'll let you take over there, Marco.
The one instead of Michael Pickens will be grid number 3 on the outside, 151M of Rodney Wood. Next row back will be the 84P car of Dean Cooper, and on the outside of him is going to be the 78C car of Matthew Levisage. Next back is the 18M car, the Lucas Oil sponsored car of Greg Picker. On the outside, the 4M car base speed of Colin Entwistle. Then the 41 of, that is the Mark II Poultry Farms, 41 of Colt Wood. On the outside, the Valvoline sponsor number 88K of Keaton Darm. On the inside, the 98 BNT car of Ryan O'Connor. Then the Haikoki 71 of Jamie McDonald. We've got James Darm in the 6K. On the outside, it is the 93 of Sid Ferguson, Zachary Sokol, and then Holly Williams, Kerry Ann James, Brody Matheson, Greg Kilworth. We are about to go green here at Baypark Speedway. 20 sprint cars and 20 laps of distance, and they are flying through turns number 1 at Daniel Thomas. This is why he is the current 3NZ.
First lap round, the guys are pushing up all the way to the wall already. Then they enter, there you go, Stephen Taylor to the inside. Is he going to have anything for Daniel Thomas? No, he's not this time around. Daniel's got the run down the back straight. Can he track him down? Followed by Michael Pickens and Rodney Wood in the 4th place spot.
Michael Pickens holding 3rd and Rodney Wood in 4th. Here comes Dean Cooper and Matthew Levisage from out of Ruapuna in the Toyco Toys, number 78 car. Great stuff from him. As we look back, we go yellow, folks. Yellow because we've got 2 around, and it's the Fairview Rodney RPC car of Zachary Sokol and the 85M car of Brody Matheson.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. Unfortunately, we don't have a replay on that one, but these guys will go to the back of the pack right now. Zachary Sokol, a little unfortunate. He was having a good night, sitting there in a good position. So, yeah, let's see what he's got coming forward. But right now, Daniel Thomas has got the pace, sitting in front. Stephen Taylor, Michael Pickens, and our man Rodney Wood sitting in the 4th place spot.
Yeah, so at the moment, having a look at these guys, it's definitely a lot of action on the track, I can tell you that much. They'll get these ones turned around as quickly as possible. Looking at time, currently 9:36, so we are good, folks, for this one. And Daniel Thomas looking very, very quick, Tim.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Best thing is the tracks are pushing up, so these guys are starting to run the high line. Look for them to pack that high line in a little more now. You can see them doing it as we're speaking. So 2-3 lane racetrack, which is what we're looking for, is going to create great racing.
So there you go on the replay, just showing you. It looked like Zachary Sokol spun out and Brody Matheson just had nowhere to go. And so it looks like that is the race done for Sokol. He'll go off onto the infield and they'll try and restart the 85 Dexian car of Brody Matheson. As they line themselves back up, wheel to wheel, side by side, the 21W car of Stephen Taylor. He is always quick, very fast. The Soldier sponsored North City Diesel. We fix trucks. And then if you have a look at the other one, says we buy cars. He's back on the track. He's back. Zachary Sokol in the house, folks. There you go.
Welcome back, Zachary.
Welcome back. He'll get back out the back, of course. He knows where he's going. It won't take long for him to start moving up some positions. Old young Zachary, he knows what he's doing. Sprint car driver, 6-shooter driver from out of Auckland's Western Springs Speedway.
Yeah, look for Daniel Thomas to set the pace this time. He gets the start. He gets to decide who goes first. Well, not who goes first, like when they start. So Daniel's going to set the start. But Stephen Taylor, you know he's fast. You know if he gets a chance, he's going to throw it up that inside.
That's a beautiful looking car, that 3NZ, isn't it? Just a great style, great paint, auto super shops.
Yeah, interesting to see
3NZ.
that he's gone across to HLR for the season, so I'm not too sure what the deal is there, but I'm sure we'll find out. I'll let you know after the next meeting.
Yeah, that's right. Well, there you go. You got some inside information, do you?
You can always find things out, mate.
Of course. One of the GCs of Speedway Racing, that is Jeff Harper, who gets these guys in midgets and sprint cars. Rodney Wood, I feel like he's just sitting back at the moment, taking his merry time. So watch for this one. Let's have a look at some lap times on it. 14.410, Daniel Thomas. Pickens was doing a 14.915. Taylor a 14.598. And Wood a 15.526. So the lights are out, folks. There's your four: Thomas, Taylor, Pickens, and Wood. Cooper behind them. Then we've got Levisage, Connor, and Darm. As they go down into turn number 3, they'll come out of turn number 4. Starter is ready. We go green, green, green again here in the 450 metres of terracotta beauty that we call Baypark.
Absolutely. Daniel Thomas jumps out to the early lead. Stephen Taylor done what he was going to do, try that slide job. Didn't work on the pole line. Stephen Taylor, Daniel Thomas. Daniel Thomas holds the lead. Last time around a 13.765. Fast one by Daniel Thomas. These guys are running high and fast.
Daniel Thomas, the Casper sprint car racing, now in the lead out there through turn 4 with 16, 17 laps remaining. Next time by, Taylor still looking very comfortable. Here comes Rodney Wood now in third. Hits a big wheel stand from Rodney Wood. Anybody reckon he's got any power in that car? What do you reckon, Tim?
He sure does. He's got a new motor coming for later in the season, so keep an eye on Keaton Dunn. He's moving through the field. He's got a little bit of pace at the moment. Daniel Thomas's sister car, Ryan O'Connor, sitting there in the BNT car, looking fast too, all over the back of Michael Pickens at this time.
Stephen Taylor still on in second here. Steve Cooper in the 84P car. Michael Pickens trying to catch up with him as we look through. Ryan O'Connor in the 98 car, but this man is your leader out of the HLR stables of the Auto Super Shops 3NZ. That is Daniel Thomas, your current leader with 14 laps remaining.
Yeah, Daniel Thomas coming through lap traffic now, all over the back of Cole Wood this time around. Cole's had, whoa, they almost come together. Cole's had engine issues, but looks like they've got it resolved. Daniel Thomas is sitting pretty at the moment. Second place, Stephen Taylor. Rodney Wood's up in the third place spot.
Oh, closer than a knife in the back of the Maunganui and Otara markets. I tell you, he got out of that one as quick as a ram raid and offshore. So we go through. Look at this. Steve Cooper now trying to back of Colin Edwards or Taylor. Taylor. Which way are you going, Taylor? Forward is the way through.
Don't make too many mistakes like that, Stephen Taylor. You got Rodney Wood coming on strong at the moment. Rodney's through the pack. Looks like Michael Pickens is struggling as Ryan O'Connor's got around him. So good in the midget, not so good in the sprint car tonight.
Rodney Wood now starting to pick up the pace, and he's got a 14.381. So very fast as they go through with 10 laps remaining here at Baypark Speedway. Taylor, look at him. Oh, Taylor gets. Oh.
We're going to go yellow.
Taylor doing the damn jiggy like Elvis Presley out of turn 2, and oh no, Rodney Wood. Don't let me be the one to say anything, but Steve, how did you see that one?
I saw it with like some beautiful tractors and stuff, a blue one, an orange one.
There we go, folks. Look on the big screen for a replay. So there is Wood, there is Taylor, there's Taylor's front left wheel in the air, there's Wood's right rear tyre. Hello, cup of tea. How's your mum? And parked it up like a jam-packed Christmas at the St. Luke's car park.
So who do you blame and who goes to the back? Because that car should be able to restart the race, surely.
Yeah, it looks like Stephen Taylor got crossed up entering the turn in that one and kind of cut down on Rodney a little bit. Could be wrong on that call. See what the Speedway NZ officials think, but that's how I see it.
Well, I'm not to blaming anyone, so I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm with Taylor just getting it wrong, and I wouldn't put any blame on Rodney Wood. He saw an inside gap, he took it, he's allowed to take it. A little bit of movement off the line. Let's have a look at the replay again.
This is another angle from down on the inside. Great angle, actually. And we just have a look, and great pass.
That was a great pass. So they're going to start up Stephen Taylor again. Because he did over-rotate bringing on the yellow, somebody has to go to the back, so I'm assuming it will have to be him.
Here we go with another replay, folks. So have a look on the big screen, whether you're in the stadium lounge or in the stadium. Slowing it right down. Wood's holding its line, I'd have to say. I would have... Is that just a racing accident? I would say a racing accident.
Yeah, but if that's a racing accident, it's still brought on a yellow light. But the yellow light means that somebody has to go to the back. Racing incident, then look, there he goes, Stephen Taylor to the back of the grid.
Well, he's upset. Shortman's good. North City Diesel, Steve. So that means we've got a new front row, Tim, and the likes of the 51M car of Rodney Wood and the 3NZ of Daniel Thomas. And I tell you what, Stephen Taylor, 2 times North Island sprint car champion, is not going to be happy about that, Steve. You're down there. What do you reckon?
I think it's a fair call because the yellow light came on. Sometimes you have a racing incident and they won't give anybody a penalty and the racing goes on. In this case here, they had to bring on a caution. Because the caution came on, they have to send somebody to the back. In this case here, Taylor brought on the caution by having a car that was backwards on the track. He had to go to the back of the track.
Okay, so while you were doing that, Zachary decided to do a donut on turn number 2 and then ended up stopped. I'm not sure. I think he might have been trying to go into position and then tried to go back on the track and stalled it.
Now, because it's under yellow flags, essentially if he's further up the grid, he can take his position back.
Well, I don't know if he was actually trying to go off or trying to go back into his position. I'm a bit confused on that one myself, but what I aren't confused on is the current time is 9:44 p.m, so we don't really have time to muck around on the infield, folks. If we can get this one going, it'll be Daniel Thomas at the front and the 51M of Rodney Wood. Behind them, Ryan O'Connor in the 98 and then the 84 of Dean Cooper. Keaton Darm on the outside of Michael Pickens, Levisich and James Darm, Mr. Angry, the 18M of Greg Pickerel and the 71 car of Jamie McDonald. Then we've got Bailey Betts in the 58M car. On the outside is Connor Entwistle in the Ed Weisel in the 4M car, and then we've got Holly Williams in the 9M, Greg Kilworth the 75, and then Kerry Ann James in the 23, and Stephen Taylor in the 21. So Zachary Sokol's race done and dusted, and if we look at the 41 car of Colt Wood on the infield as well, flat tyre there, so we watch over. Looks like they're about to push the button to turn the lights out, and we will be racing again very shortly on this 450 metres of terracotta beauty we call Mount Maunganui's Bay Park. Still one more race to go after this one with the Super Stocks and Stock Cars, folks, as the yellow flag comes in, meaning 1 lap to go here. So we're going to be starting next time round. It'll be 11 laps remaining. Daniel Thomas has got the best time with a 13.765. He's in the 3NZ on the outside, racing for HLR. His teammate right behind him in the B&T sponsor number 98, that is Ryan O'Connor. Rodney Wood in a very good position. Can't remember who picked him, but just saying. Where's your car, Tim?
My car's currently in first. I think I won the midget and I'm leading this one at the moment, so we'll see how that ends up. But hey, keep an eye on the mid-pack as well. Matt Levisich, Jake McDonald, we've got some fast cars in there that could pounce. Daniel is away in this one, gets the jump on Rodney Wood into turn 1, runs a hollow. Rodney goes to the bottom side of the track. Daniel fumbles a little bit, but doesn't matter too much. He pulls away down the straight.
Well, as I apply the aloe vera from that burn from Mr. Ferguson as we go through another lap, as we go 10 laps remaining here with Daniel Thomas out the front, Wood in second, and then it'll be Ryan O'Connor. Keaton Darm, high, wide, and a beauty as he slides down the inside of Dean Cooper. And if that wasn't quick, what is Tim?
Dean Cooper's back on it though, just like that. Here comes Keaton Darm again to do it all over. Dean Cooper's up the inside, and here comes Mr. Angry, James Darm, his brother into the next place spot, but pulling away at the moment is Daniel Thomas. Rodney's in second. Ryan O'Connor, great race by Ryan, sitting in the third place spot.
Michael Pickens in the 1NZ CRC Stadium Finance car. You can see that smoke coming off the right rear as he flies down. Look at that. Oh, how's that for speed? But what was that? Michael Pickens, your New Zealand champion, showing how you drive 950 horsepower around Baypark.
Yeah, Michael's coming on strong. He's running that high line, but again, we're seeing slide jobs in 3 and 4. Michael's off to the infield, spinning it up. There's Michael's race start. Not sure what's wrong with the car there.
Well, I think he found a bit of heat, but sure, unfortunately, we lose Michael Pickens, your national champion. But Daniel Thomas looking good out there in the 3NZ car, the Auto Super Shop 3NZ, as he starts to lap traffic around there. The 4 of Colin Entwistle, and he's looking very comfortable with 4 laps. Oh, Kerry-Ann James doing a handstand in turn number 4. Have you ever seen a car do a handstand like that, Tim?
I have. It's been a lot of years. I think it was Billy Alley, maybe way back in the day here, that done something similar. So just looking at Keaton Dunn was coming off the turn there, massive wheel stand. This track for a feature race has got a lot of bite in it. Fantastic to see from the new clay and the new banking.
Kerry-Ann James back after a couple of years absence at Baypark Speedway. And look at this. Watch, rides the wall, trying the new banking out and the new wall. Look at that. If this was the Olympics, that would be a perfect 10.
Yeah, she won't be overly happy with that one, but at least the car should be okay. She'll be back to fight for another day.
Maybe she took up gymnastics for a couple of years, Steve.
Maybe, I'm sure that's exactly what happened. Well, I'm sure they'll get that car back on its feet again. Kerry-Ann will make her way into that safety area. Michael Pickens has remained in the car.
Shot. It's got both cars sitting there. Yeah, both cars in shot. So CRC, the sponsor, getting some great airtime right there. Michael Pickens, your 9-time New Zealand Midget Car Champion and current New Zealand Sprint Car Champion. It's been a hard night for Michael Pickens, but I can tell you, watch, if anybody can come back, it is himself. Oh, half the car's stuck in the new banking. That extra 300 mils of dirt, Tim.
Yeah, it is indeed. It's a little tacky up there at the moment. So, but that wall looks good. It's done its job. So it probably would have been worse if we didn't have the extra banking and that extra height to the wall in there. But I'm sure Kerry-Ann James, I believe she's still in the car at the moment. They haven't got her out just yet, but sure she'll jump out soon. Just looks like the front end's gone in that car. Hopefully it's all right to again come back and fight another day.
23M, she's A-OK, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for her, Kerry-Ann James. Now, they asked for pink high visors. I got orange, but yet they look pink, don't they?
They do look pink,
Well,
I
no,
agree.
on your one, they look orange.
I think you're getting colourblind, Marco.
I'm getting old, Tim. That's what it is. Especially having to walk around this. You know how big this place is?
Yeah, it is large. It is large. It's good to have both our lady drivers out there running in pink cars. Not stereotypical or anything like that, but makes our lives a little easier.
Steve.
Yes.
I got a question for you. Speaking of pink, do you and your wife have pink jobs and blue jobs?
Well, I've got 4 daughters, so one thing I have is the pink because I got sick of my daughters fighting over them. So my favourite colour's pink, which is not the reason I didn't wear a blue hat tonight,
You
I
normally
promise.
wear pink hats, don't you?
It's not the reason I didn't wear a blue hat tonight, I promise.
Why is that your favourite colour?
Because my daughters kept fighting over it. I've got the pink toothbrush, I've got the pink absolutely everything.
Pink toothbrush?
Yep.
And suddenly I feel very manly. My toothbrush is black and white. What colour's yours, Tim?
My toothbrush is blue, I believe, but my race car helmet is pink. So
Same,
Really?
same
it is.
here.
You've seen my race car helmet.
You got your race car helmet is pink.
It is. It's pink and blue, but
Wow.
mainly pink.
Mine's pink, black and chrome for my karting helmet.
Well, I don't even have a racing helmet, but I am doing the Demolition Derby. Are any of you going to lend me your helmets?
Yeah, man, you'll probably fit one of mine.
I'll probably need your suit too, if that's okay.
Mine was a fitted suit, and I don't fit that anymore. So, but you're smaller than me, so you might be able to get in.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Love you,
The
brother.
lights go out, and look at that. The dust is cleared as the 3NZ car on the outside. It's going to be your starter with the 51 on the inside, Tim. It's me versus you.
It is
as
indeed.
we go, 98. I'm still burnt from that flash remark as we go green, green, green here at Baypark Speedway. And a great start from Daniel Thomas. Look at that, and fantastic run on that outside. He has got that car dialed in.
How good are these flames here at Baypark Speedway, Marco? What have we got? 2 laps to go, and we're going to get the white this time around. We are. Rodney's got to give something to Daniel. He's not going to close that gap, but Ryan O'Connor's over the back. Rodney bobbles in the corner, hits her up. Ryan's on it. Ryan's into the second place spot. Keaton Dunn. Here we go. Daniel Thomas comes around 3 before he crosses the line. Daniel Thomas is your winner tonight in the sprint car feature. Second place, you're going to take Ryan O'Connor. Third place, our man, Rodney Wood. Fourth goes to Keaton Dunn, followed by James Dunn.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a race there in the HLR Racing Central Medals, medal buyers, Auto Super Shops, 3 and 10 car. He is your sprint car feature winner. That's why he is the 3 and 10, folks. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Daniel Thomas. There's your feature, there's your results up on the screen, folks, with the 3 and Z of Thomas, the 98 of O'Connor coming home in second. 51M, that is Rodney Wood. In fourth, the 88K car of Keaton Darm. In fifth, it'll be the 6K car of James Darm. In sixth, the 18M car of Greg Pickerel. The seventh will be the 84P car of Dean Cooper. In eighth, the 71A car of Jamie McDonald. In ninth, the 21W car of Stephen Taylor. And in 10th, the 93M car of Sid Ferguson. The Auto Super Shops Motorbike Beauty from HLR, folks. He's going to climb out of the car. It's been a while. In fact, I haven't even seen him in the top spot in a sprint car. He's climbing up. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Daniel Thomas.
All right, well, here is our 1, 2, and 3. Going out on track at the moment. Of course, we've got the 3 NZ of Daniel Thomas, Rodney Wood, Ron O'Connor. All right, we'll have a quick word with Ryan O'Connor, third place. I'll let him get his helmet off. All right, we haven't got a lot of time, but I think, where did you finish? You finished first or second or third?
Got Rodney at the end there, so...
I've interviewed the wrong direction, but it's all right. We'll just go second place. Well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a good start to the season. Obviously, Dan and the team now, and getting a 1-2 for HLR is a brilliant start to the season. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. We a little light at the beginning of the night, but we're going good now. So.
Couple of sponsors, mate.
What's that, sorry?
A few sponsors to mention.
Yeah, B&T, everybody on the side of the wing here. B&T being the main one. Appreciate it.
I'll get you to come around the front of the car so the photographers can get a photo. We'll quickly chat to Rodney Wood. Rodney, well done. I didn't listen to you properly. Third place for you. Pipped on the line.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I might have broken something, just eased up a bit and then got a little push. And yeah, but credit to Daniel. He drove really well. He read the track well. He was right in the right place at the right time. So,
right, I'm going to cut the interview quickly. Daniel Thomas, well done. You are the winner tonight. A fantastic drive by you.
Yeah, no, thank you. We wanted to come out strong on the first one, and we've done it. So, big thanks to HLR for putting me up in this team. This is just great. Wicked team. Jason McIndoe, what a car. Good on you, mate.
And a couple of sponsors while you got the opportunity.
Yeah, Central Metals, Aussie Spares, Auto Super Shops. Yeah. And the rest.
All right, we need to get everybody off and onto the infield quickly for the photo. That is your 3-2-1 tonight. In third place, Rodney Wood. In second place, the B&T 98 of Ryan O'Connor, and your winner in the Auto Super Shops 3NZ, Daniel Thomas.
Don't forget there is a full presentation in the stadium lounge. Grab a drink and watch the trophies go out as we go for the last race here at Baypark Speedway. It is the Super Stocks and the Stock Cars. Yes. 272, that is Steve McConchy on the front with Mark Dunton.
As indeed. Let's see we go. These two have been battling all night. Steve McConchy's been like throwing it into the turns, absolutely gangbusters, but he's off one, but he doesn't want to do it this time around. He'll get shunted by Horse right behind him.
Yes, Horse right behind him, and then you've got the 5 car, of course. That is Blake Dextra right behind him. Jarvis in there as well. Listen to the roar. Feel the thunder. Sepro Racing and Judd Racing. We are go, 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 go on the stock cars and super stocks here at Baypark Speedway.
Up the inside, the Horse, what's Horse got? No, he's not going to shunt anybody right now. They all get through there clean, no issues whatsoever. Come on, Super Stocks, let's see what you got going into 3 and 4.
Will there be any chitty bang bang in this one as the final race of the evening? Horse in second, here comes Hemingway and the 99 car down on the inside. Nice clean pass on Horse. Nay, he doesn't get that one.
Nah, not this time around. So Hemingway won the last heat race, and everyone was shunting him after the finish. So let's see if they've got something for him at the moment. But he's quick. He's running up the front there at the moment. Horse and Seth McCroskey in third.
Trouble for Steve McConchy in the 272 car. Just sat there like a silly junk as Hemingway goes past the 79 car. That is Jarvis and that green and black beauty now sitting in 4th place. Make that third. Troubles for Steve McConchy obviously in the 272.
Yeah, Seth McConchy dropping back just a little bit at the moment, so the guys have made a little bit of a bump up in between 1 and 2. Not too much of an issue there for the Super Stocks at the moment. Hemingway pulling through with a 19.081 second. That's a quick lap time in the 19 seconds with the Super Stock.
Yes, the Super Stocks, 19 seconds, pretty good. There you go, Jarvis is ready to play, and Horse just trying to run through the paddock as they go through turns 1 and 2. Tim, look at these two. This is where the battle is. The 38 car of Ross Ashby. He knows how to do it. He knows this track well, Tim, and he knows how to win a race.
Yeah, I thought Jarvis might shoot up the inside there on Horse, but they're playing nice at the moment. It's a long season, don't want to make any enemies at this point in time. So still out in front, Todd Hemingway. Fantastic night for Todd. I think he won at least one of the heat races, and he's leading the feature.
That's right, he sure is leading the feature from Scrapman Racing, the 99 car of Todd Hemingway. That's right, you're at Baypark Speedway as the 99 goes through the inside, Tim. It's all on for the final race with 4 laps remaining.
We wouldn't have it any other way at the moment. You're right, 4 laps remaining. Hemingway just pulling away from the pack. Ashby, Matt Jarvis. Is that Dickie in 4th? I believe it is.
No, what a beautiful shot that was. That just goes through now. Hopefully we'll get to see it again. Oh, the leader's just been spun out on the back straight. The leader. Here come the other 2. Look at this. Look at this. And now he is gone as we watch Horse. The 38 car, Ross Ashby now out the front here at Baypark. Hemingway's back on the track.
Yeah, I believe the 5M's doing a little bit of steering at the moment. Obviously knew the leader was coming through. Ross deserves a good win here at the moment. There's a few other cars down here steering. So what do we got? We've got 2 laps to go this time round.
They are definitely steering with 1 lap remaining for the man they call Horse. Ross Ashby now out the front. Todd Hemingway's not going to have enough time as we look through on the final bends down the back straight. Jarvis, Matt Jarvis in 2nd place. Ashby and the Pollock Cranes, number 38 folks, will come home and take the checkered flag here at Baypark Speedway. What a race there. Oh, you got a feel for the Scrapman Racing Hydrolink number 99 car of Todd Hemingway, I tell you. After such a beautiful shot, just got taken out on that far end. Here is the replay. Look, watch this. He tried to come down. They both knew he was there. And bang! See you later. There's your trophy. And he right in front of that new scrim. Just in case he forgot where he was. But there's your winner, folks. Put your hands together for the 38M car of Ross Ashby. There is your final results of the 38M of Ashby. In second, the 79M of Jarvis. Third will be the 99M of Hemingway. And fourth, the 88K of Decky. In fifth, the 69G of Jarvis, Mackenzie, Dextra, Skando, McConchie and Porter rounding out the rest of the folks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that has brought us to the end of the evening here for the Bay Summer Starter at Bay Park. Presentations and trophies are going to get done down in the club room. Steve, I believe you're going to have a quick chat to them.
Can I get one of you guys to bring that bag down for our winner? And I'll come and grab it from you.
Absolutely.
Is it in here?
Yeah, I've got it here, Marco.
I thought that was my new bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your super stock winner tonight in the Pollock Cranes 38M horse. We'll let him get his helmet off. Horse, congratulations, mate. A good win for you.
Yeah, obviously my buster mates must have helped me out a bit there. Slowed Todd up, I guess, so I'm not sure what really happened.
It's probably, it's obviously very nice right now for you to taste victory.
Yeah, no, it is. It's good. Just want to thank Rodney. You know, the track's awesome. It's actually a bit of a pleasure to race back here again. So hopefully people start realising that and we start getting some good fields.
Look, congratulations, mate. Pollock Crane's been on the side of you for a while. You've got a lot of people that are a lot of great names on your car.
Yeah, Pollocks have been on board the last 2 or 3 years, and I can't thank those guys enough. They do so much for me and Kerry, and they got their own cars now. So and then mobile engineering, and yeah, I haven't got my old man here, so this one's for him.
This one is definitely for him, and on the windscreen of Horse's car in memory of Hokie Ashby, passing away sadly only a few weeks ago, and of course thinking of his dad right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for your winner in the Super Stocks of 38M of Ross Ashby.
So me, Steve, are going to head on down to the presentation room and the club rooms, folks. If you want to join us down there, grab a beer, grab a drink and watch the presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for coming along to the Bay Summer Starter here at Baypark Speedway. We are back again for the fireworks night on Guy Fawkes. It's going to be another big night from Steve Daniels, Tim Ferguson and myself.
Good night.
Good night. And we'll see you down in the club rooms, folks. Deborah, you're buying me a whiskey.